Wicked, Part 2 conjures up a new title ahead of 2025 release. Here's how it relates to the musical Wicked. Part 2 is getting an upgraded title change following the success of the film's release. The second installment of the Jon M. Chu-directed blockbuster will now be known as Wicked, for good, people can confirm. The Universal Pictures film will still arrive on its previously announced date of Friday, November 21, 2025. You will be changed. Wicked for good, only in theaters November 21, 2025. Greenheart. Ariana Grande, who stars as Glinda in both editions, captioned a joint Instagram post along with her co-star, Cynthia Erivo, Elphaba, on Monday, December 16. Both women also shared the news on their Instagram stories, adding a countdown with 11 months and 4 days remaining until Part 2 arrives. Wicked, for Good's title change pays homage to a song sung in the musical. Grande, 31, and Erivo, 37, will perform the duet, which tells the story of how their feud turns to friendship, as well. The Broadway musical version of the story is an adaptation of Gregory Maguire's 1995 book Wicked, The Life and Times of the Wicked Witch of the West. The first part of the film, also an adaptation, was released ahead of the Thanksgiving holiday on November 22. In April 2022, Chu, 45, explained his decision to split the films into 2 parts instead of 1. As we prepared this production over last year, it became increasingly clear that it would be impossible to wrestle the story of Wicked into a single film without doing some real damage to it, he tweeted at the time. He added that releasing a second movie would give himself, Universal Pictures and the cast the opportunity to tell the story of Wicked, as it was meant to be told while bringing even more depth and surprise to the journeys of these beloved characters. Speaking to Screen Rant in November 2024, screenwriter Winnie Halsman summed it up by telling the outlet that she, composer Steven Schwartz, producer Mark Platt and Chu agreed there was too much story for one movie. In addition to Grande and Erivo, Wicked also stars Bridgerton actor Jonathan Bailey as Fiyero, Jeff Goldblum as the Wizard, Oscar winner Michelle Yeoh as Madame Morrible, Ethan Slater as Bach, Marissa Bode as Nessarose, Bowen Yang as Fanny, Bronwyn James as Shinshin, Keala Settle as Miss Cottle, Aaron Teo as Averick and Colin Michael Carmichael as Professor Nicodic. Although Wicked, for Good has already been filmed, Chu recently told Variety that Dorothy might appear in the sequel. In the Broadway show, Dorothy is around. They have to intersect, and you can only tease it so much, he added, though fans catch a glimpse of her from behind in the first film. I won't say whether she's a character, necessarily, in movie 2. There's a part of me that wants everyone's Dorothy to be whatever Dorothy they want. And yet, there is interaction and some crossover. So I'll leave that up